Smacking Off the podcast, coming at you live very soon. Smacking Off the podcast, coming at you live very soon. Very soon. Smacking Off the podcast, coming at you live very soon. Very soon. Smacking Off the podcast, coming at you live very soon. Smacking Off the podcast, coming at you live very soon. Smacking Off the podcast, coming at you live very soon. Very soon. Smacking Off the podcast, coming at you live very soon. Smacking Off the podcast, coming at you live very soon. Smacking Off the podcast, coming at you live very soon. Smacking Off the podcast, coming at you live very soon. Very soon. Smacking Off the podcast, coming at you live very soon. Smacking Off the podcast, coming at you live very soon. Very soon. Smacking Off the podcast, coming at you live very soon. Smacking Off the podcast, coming at you live very soon. Very soon. Very soon. Very soon.
Itchiness, sucking donkey balls, big old hairy donkey balls, bouncing donkey balls. Your coach is a clown. Your team is sucking donkey balls, big old hairy donkey balls, while I'm out here stacking paper on my grind, breaking walls, flexing with my crew. Yeah, we never take a fall. Thug life, living right while you bitches just stall. I'm the king of the block, got my hustle on lock. You be chasing all that hype, but your game's a cheap knot. My hustle's on the rise, your dreams looking like a flop. Talking big, you just a little fish, the shark's about to chop. Your team is suck, yeah, they ain't got no balls, while I'm out here falling, breaking down your walls. Big old hairy donkey balls, you know I stand tall. Talking tough, but you soft like a kitten in the halls. In the streets I roam deep, got my pride like a beast. You a feast for my rhymes, I'm a savage, not the least. Rolling with my nig, and we feast like a feast. I'm the lion in the jungle while you're just a little niece. You want the smoke, step to me, I'll put you on blast. Your whole squad's looking weak, like a joke, not a cast. I'm the real deal, baby, you just stuck in the past. While I'm flexing on the daily, always moving so fast. Your team is sucked, yeah, they ain't got no balls, while I'm out here falling, breaking down your walls. Big old hairy donkey balls, you know I stand tall. Talking tough, but you're soft like a kitten in the halls. Ain't no game that you can play when I'm spitting this heat. I'm the one who runs the street, you just follow my feet. Confidence on blast, you can't handle my fleet. While you sucking donkey balls, I'm the king of this beat.
Down the dusty road they roll, big and bold like they've gotta go. Bouncing high, then low, then gone where they go. Oh, hang on. Donkey balls bounce, they don't play fair. Up in the trees, now they're in the air. Scaring the kids, stalking the crows. Where the land, nobody knows. What hit the barn made the rooster squawk. Another hit a car, set off the alarm clock. They got no chill, they got no shame. Each bounce louder than a hurricane. Round and wild, they own the night. Gravity's got no dog in this fight. Spin and tumble, a rebel's creed. They don't stop, they just proceed. Donkey balls bounce, they don't play fair. Up in the trees, now they're in the air. Scaring the kids, stalking the crows. Where the land, nobody knows. One hit the barn, made the rooster squawk. Another hit a car, set off the alarm clock. They've got no chill, they've got no shame. Each bounce louder than a hurricane. Round and wild, they own the night. Gravity's got no dog in this fight. Spin and tumble, a rebel's creed. They don't stop, they just proceed. Donkey balls bounce, they don't play fair. Up in the trees, now they're in the air. Scaring the kids, stalking the crows. Where the land, nobody knows. So if you see them rolling by, better duck, or at least say hi. Donkey balls bouncing, causing a scene. The wildest show you've ever seen.
Your team is sucking donkey balls, big old hairy donkey balls. Bouncing, bouncing, donkey balls. Your coach is a clown. Your team is sucking donkey balls, big old hairy donkey balls. Bouncing, bouncing, donkey balls. Your coach is a clown. Your team is sucking donkey balls, big old hairy donkey balls. Bouncing, bouncing, donkey balls. Your coach is a clown. Your team is sucking donkey balls, big old hairy donkey balls. Bouncing, bouncing, donkey balls. Donkey balls. Your coach is a clown. Your coach is a clown.
Down the dusty road they roll, big and bold like they they've gotta go. Bouncing high, then low, then gone. Where'd they go? Oh, hang on. Donkey balls bounce, they don't play fair. Up in the trees, now they're in the air. Scaring the kids, spooking the crows. Where they'll land, nobody knows. One hit the barn, made the rooster squawk. Another hit a car, set off the alarm clock. They've got no chill, they've got no shame. Each bounce louder than a hurricane. Round and wild, they own the night. Gravity's got no dog in this fight. Spin and tumble, a rebel's creed. They don't stop, they just proceed. Donkey balls bounce, they don't play fair. Up in the trees, now they're in the air. Scaring the kids, spooking the crows. Where they'll land, nobody knows. So if you see them rolling by, better duck or at least say hi. Donkey balls bouncing, causing a scene. The wildest show you've ever seen. These motherfuckers right here. Yes, these motherfuckers right here. Fuck 'em. We don't want to talk about them. It's getting boring as fuck. Motherfuckers right here. Yes, these motherfuckers right here. Fuck 'em. We don't want to talk about them. It's getting boring as fuck. Motherfuckers right here. Yes, these motherfuckers right here. Fuck 'em. We don't want to talk about them. It's getting boring as fuck.
This segment is a smacking of the podcast presentation.
Your team sucks, donkey balls, and it's such a sad story to tell. Your team sucks, something fierce, and your coach sucks as well. The football world is laughing, cause your team takes the cake. They're all making fun and laughing at your games.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Smacking Off, the podcast. What's up with you, Doug?
You know, if I lived in the 20s, I would have been dancing to that song just now.
Oh, that was special, wasn't it? I wanted to meet a flapper, and we do like the thing that looks like the funky chicken. I can see that, Doug.
Dane, would you dance to that song?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Nikki?
I was dancing to that song.
So we're all in agreement here.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
What's going on, guys?
All the fun and excitement in the whole world. For you, Nikki, they got some storms going on, so you can rock it right now while it's still happening. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it said it wasn't coming anywhere near us. We didn't think anything about it. Walk outside, and yeah, it's coming right for us, and that bitch is layered.
We don't like it. And Dane, I appreciate you joining on the show this week because who knows? Your team may be featured at some point. Is there any chance of that, Doug?
I think it could happen, but you know what? There's no way, and it doesn't matter what happens because Dabo has earned this. No matter what Landon says, and I agree with a lot of what Landon says, but Dabo will call his own shots on the way out.
I'd agree with that because
and Dane agrees.
For sure.
Okay.
So he could basically
I don't think he's going anywhere though.
I don't
think
either.
I think he's made it clear that he wants to continue coaching for a long time, and I don't think Clemson's going to get rid of him. So,
but didn't he say he would go somewhere else? Like, you don't want me here? That's fine. I'll go coach somewhere else. Like,
right.
Dude, I'll come back and beat your asses.
But I don't take that as he doesn't want to be at Clemson. So.
No, I think that's where he wants to be. But if they want to push him out, I think exactly what he said. I'll go coach somewhere else. And
yeah, but does he mean a college team or is he going to a high school team?
Oh, he goes to another college team. And being a Christian like him, he said, I'll go
Dane,
coach somewhere else.
Dane, I'm just trying to prepare you for the Dane Landon segment.
Hell yeah.
You're doing it. Your people will agree, right?
What?
Your people will agree to meet with Landon.
Yeah, sure.
You got people, right?
Yeah, I've got people.
He's got
his people talk to my people. Maybe your people can mediate. I don't know.
But your people are not calling his people. Hey, your people are not going to call his people. They need to call y'all, right?
Just send me the contract. I am
Dane's. Yeah, just like they called Dabo.
That's right, because Dane is one of the cocaine, so he's got people.
Well, hold on. Did Landon call Dabo? He might have.
I don't know.
What do y'all think about that monkey? What do you think about that monkey pointing at us?
I think he's awesome.
I like the monkey. I do.
What's he trying to say?
You.
I had a picture.
He's saying you suck.
I had a picture.
Dr. Balls, I've got a question for you.
That's right. The reason I brought it up was there was a comedy show with chimpanzees when I was a kid, and I had a poster from it. And the guy showed one of the chimpanzees with his arms crossed and says, "It's not my policy," and that looks like the guy there.
Okay, so Dane, I got to go and ask this because Matthew Harris is asking this, and I assumed he's talking about Dabo. What is his buyout if it comes to that?
I believe it's somewhere in the neighborhood of 60 million.
Jesus Christ.
Hi, Matthew. Matthew's like one of the best Ohio State fans. Like, I think he is I only like one, and it is Matthew Harris. Just throwing that out there.
And you know what Matthew Harris is thinking about? How old are you, Matthew? Tell us. All you got to do is Type it, and I'll see it. So he probably seen that Clemson dude, try to finger that Ohio State guy up the ass. You remember that? Does anybody remember that?
I remember.
Oh, we all remember that.
That shit was funny.
Have you been getting in trouble since sleeping?
Hey, who was that?
Well, that was me. I was trying to go live on another device and reply to Matthew Harris, and I realized that it would cause like an effect where it was like, hello.
No. I know what you did, Bob. You didn't mean to, but you brought demons in.
Yeah.
Oh,
We all heard demons.
Goodness.
I'm not a demon, man.
I know you're not, but it's these other fuckers, man. You got to watch out for them.
There are some. We rub elbows with evil people every day. All of us.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Like Chicken Man off Dr. Demento. They're everywhere.
Anyway.
What's that, Dave?
I want to move out onto a very large farm and just do my own fucking
No, you
thing.
don't, Dane. You want us to You want us to move to door number 4, don't you?
Come on, Dane. Come on, Dane. We got plenty of farms and property out here. Come on.
Yeah, and we got plenty of doors too, Dane.
That's my life, is the farm.
You know what it would be really cool if we could kick some John Denver. What was the song they was talking about the farm?
Oh, I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Yes, that would be great here. Dane and Nikki probably don't know it because they're younger than us.
I know it.
God damn it, Nikki.
I know. I'm still
You were supposed
old,
to go along with us.
but I can pretend I don't know it. I'm only 29.
I'll go along with it, but I remember the fucking song. I've heard it.
Hey, who remembers this one though?
I'm the king of this shit, yeah, I'm built to last. Bitches trying to front, but they don't got the craft. Rolling with my crew, we move quick like a flash. Living that street life, making money, making cash.
That could be a hit.
Oh, yeah, it's special.
I feel like it could.
Absolutely. We really need to push that farm wide and just get everybody to enjoy it, right? I mean, I feel like it.
Classic country and hip hop, man. It makes us really well together.
You know, you've really made it, Doug, when your songs are covered by Lawrence Welk. So we're going to try to make that happen, you know.
Absolutely. Is Lawrence Welk still alive, though?
Only in my heart.
Okay, Bob. Do we need to open a door?
Absolutely.
You're smooching donkey balls, those wrinkled, hairy donkey balls. You know you do. You know it's true.
Everyone now, a lot of people, including myself, seeing that the position that Clemson was in to begin the season, they had the talent, weapons on the outside, supposedly one of the best quarterbacks. They had the running game that was solid. At least they had depth there. The defense was experienced. We were thinking this was a year that Clemson could contend for the Natty. But unfortunately, the results has been a whole lot different than that. Now they're 1-3. So I have to say to Clemson fans, at this moment, your team sucks donkey balls.
God damn it, Bob, you're right. And when you're right, you're right.
You're right. So, Mom, talk to me about, what do you think? Because I know you saw the game. What are you seeing?
I seen that the guys
I know
on
you
that.
said something about the time management, which I agree with. Holy
Yeah, the time management in the first half was bad, and the second part is Clemson starting to do what Alabama had. So Alabama lost the national championship game years ago because they were face guarding Clemson's players on the outside, and so therefore they couldn't stop them from catching the deep ball. But evidently Clemson decided to pick that habit up, and that's what really lost the game for them. Is their DBs, when they weren't getting beat, were face guarding the other team's guys. They didn't know when the ball was coming, and basically because of that, Syracuse started eating them up when they blitzed or went man to man. So after that, Clemson went to the zone, and he ate them up that way, and then Clemson's running game took over. So that's what I seen, that they were not able to get to Syracuse's quarterback, but their defensive line didn't win the line of scrimmage, and therefore Clemson was able to go deep when they wanted to, and not Clemson but Syracuse, and then Clemson had to avoid. I mean, they had to abandon man-to-man coverage and the blitz. Am I wrong?
No, I don't think you're wrong at all.
So
That's
they
a
did,
very good diagnosis.
So that was considering the talent and experience that Clemson has on defense. That's what I found disturbing, and that's probably what I missed in my analysis early in the year on Clemson, and that their defensive line would not dominate the line of scrimmage against mid-pack ACC teams, which doesn't bode well for the CFP, in my opinion. So, what do you think, Nikki?
So what do you think Dabo should do to correct this? Because I mean,
I think that Dabo should disguise defenses so that it looks like he's in the zone, but he's bringing somebody all the time. So he has to confuse them, since he can't dominate the defensive line. He has to confuse the other team as what he's really going to do. So he has to use deception on defense, similar to Brent Venables on first and second down in the Oklahoma game this week, actually. And so that's what you're going to do, because I don't believe it's a talent deficit at this point, but except on the line. And on the line, the guys just aren't dominating the line of scrimmage.
yeah.
So
That wasn't on my bingo card for this year, dude. I thought that defensive line would really be a strong point for the Tigers. But
Nikki, what's the problem?
I mean,
with Clemson?
they got exposed.
I agree.
I think there's something that's a lot deeper seated with Clemson, to be honest.
Demon possession.
It feels weird.
I don't know if they haven't had enough baptisms or what, but to be honest, there's definitely something a lot deep seated with this team. And me and Bob talked about this quite a few times on how we thought they were one of the most talented teams coming into the season. We really thought they were a national championship contender. You looked at their schedule, you looked at everything. We're like, okay, they have a pretty easy way to get there. And now we're seeing something completely opposite. And I do believe there is something messing with this team, and I can't figure it out. Okay, you can blame it on time management, you can blame it on that, but if there's as talented as they really are, which we know they have those talented players, that shouldn't honestly be giving them these issues right now.
I don't think that the transfer portal or any of that is what is causing whatever this is.
No, there's just
that they're going through.
There's something
I really
that it's
feel
really
like
messing with them.
It's embedded in the culture, and it does have downsides, and it's just, I feel like these players may I'm not going to say they've had too many baptisms or anything, but like being a football player at Clemson's way more than just being a football player and being a student. Like, they're always in the football facilities. You know what I mean? Like, doing stuff, preparing for life after football. You know what I mean? And maybe they're just not as focused because they don't have enough time to relax.
Maybe that's like the deep seated thing that I'm feeling, that
it's like
they're maybe putting their mental, their mentality somewhere else right now, because it's definitely not on that football field. I mean,
that's what it looks like to me, because I know that this team is loaded with talent, and I think anybody that knows football knows that. So it really doesn't make any sense other than they have some kind of distractions or they're not getting that. Maybe their sleeping is off. I don't know. But like Cade at times has looked atrocious, man. Like
So
I just
Dane,
don't even have explanation. He doesn't see wide open receivers.
so Dane,
See
I,
that-
I haven't
And
been
he'll-
very religious in my life, but I think there's demon possession here. I mean, I
You
I
never
do.
know,
Something's
dude.
not right. Nikki nailed it,
You
but I
could
mean,
be right.
and we're all scared to go to this demon possession thing because it wasn't a cool thing, for a lot of our lives. But we've all seen demon possessed people lately.
Well,
I
did they piss someone off and there's like a curse that's been put on them? I mean, at this point, I'm kind of wondering: is there a hex on them?
It was probably some
something?
LSU fucking voodoo or something.
It has
Yeah,
to be
they're
LSU.
in the
You never
bayou,
know.
and that's voodoo's
You know
popular down
what?
there, dude.
100%. You
Right.
nailed it. You put it. I mean, right there it is. We don't even have to talk any more about this. It was LSU.
Ozzy's got a song called "Little Dolls" that applies just to this situation.
Exactly, and let's listen to another song as we open another door.
Bouncing, bouncing, those donkey balls, looking for a place to land. Bouncing, left and bouncing right, looking for a stupid grin. Open your mouth, 'cause here they come.
Guys, I'm telling
I
you,
would love this.
the Pac-2s has fell so hard. Oregon State, I mean, Washington
I
State,
feel bad for them. I do. Do you not?
yeah, it's
How
insane.
What
amazing
did they
that
do
we are
this
able to
weekend,
put
guys?
a
Let's
full
talk about it.
conference behind one door, guys. Like right there, we put a full conference.
Yeah, I mean, because
behind one door.
both teams are terrible, but their strength in numbers, and they don't have any.
Teams.
Two-team
Yeah,
conference.
they don't have them.
Are they even
wait till
Division One?
next year, guys.
Yeah, kind of.
I mean, you know what I'm saying, though, in terms of what they can do. I believe Kent State could beat them.
I mean, it
Oh
didn't
my
seem like that
God.
last year, but yeah, it's coming around, right?
Oh, they're getting crushed early. We're seeing scores in the 60s here.
Do you guys think that because of this, we could see some other, let's say, not amazing teams, but teams that are in conferences that they just can't succeed in say, holy shit, we can beat the shit out of these teams and take over the Pac-12 and just decide, you know what, I want to go to the I want to move to the Pac-2 right now.
Hell yeah.
That's
Because I
interesting.
would.
Some of them should consider it.
Damn, why not?
Well, they're going to suck up the Mountain West, and now the problem is because the incumbent teams in the Pac-2 are so bad, it's not going to let them rise to the level of to be the fifth Power 5 conference, right? I mean, that's what I'm seeing here.
Yeah.
I don't know. Some of these other schools that aren't the best, but aren't like
You know who I
bad. They're just in
blame
big
for all of this
conferences.
shit, y'all?
What's that? What's that, Dane?
I blame UCLA for all of this, and look how shitty they are.
Yeah, they suck. They suck donkey balls, really. They just started coaching the third game of the season.
It should be. It should be.
It should be.
Virginia Tech did too. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm hanging on your every word, Doug. What should it be? Did we lose Doug? See, I don't have any video of me right now, or you can see my hand swim across there, Doug, where I'm using my magic to bring him back. But
We can't lose Doug. What the fuck?
I know it's important beyond belief that we got Doug. Since he's the creator of Smacking Off the Podcast, we got to have him all up in here. But fact of the matter is, guys, if the next year the Pac-2 has all the teams from the Mountain West that came over, plus these two teams. When you look at the CFP, you're not exactly thinking that's a championship league. Does anybody here feel that's going to be a championship league?
No.
No.
What
If
about
I had to
Idaho?
go with one league that's not a fucking Power 5, I would probably say the American. But I like the Sun Belt too.
I was going to say the Sun Belt is interesting.
Always fun to
Yeah.
watch.
Yeah, that's
they're
good. For
good.
Kind of
But
like
the-
the MAC. The MAC's like fun to watch too, and they always take out
Yeah,
some
Mac.
random big
I
team.
like them all, man. I feel
Yeah.
like with this, if we're gonna keep expanding the playoff, we need to lock a couple of them teams in. Like, you know what I mean?
There'll be like a little bye for the top teams, you know.
Yeah. Or
another-
like a play-in game, something. I don't know.
Oh yeah, and they the Big 12 has become highly entertaining. I mean, the top two teams did go away, but the teams that are left and the teams that have joined has played exciting football, and the parity is so good that most games are truly enjoyable. I'm gonna message Doug, guys, make
They're
sure he's
like
all
an
right.
ACC, man.
Yes,
We got
agree.
Miami and Florida State are both back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck
That's
them
good
both.
for college football.
I'm
Fuck
sorry.
them both, she says. So the championship
Yeah.
in Florida now, though.
I like it.
No, you
The
don't.
champ-
Shut up.
Oh man.
So we just sent Doug a message, and it says he's active now. He may have had a mic problem or something of that nature. Now, I personally don't know who's behind the next door guys. Now, Doug and I discussed it earlier today, but I don't want to jump the gun on it. And but I'm going to look. I'm going to review our messages between Doug and I. And since we went on about Oklahoma for an hour in our private conversation, it's going to take me a minute to find them. Here we go. Oh, so we've got some Dead Man Walking coming up. We're going to find
Billy
out from Doug.
Napier.
Oh, Billy Napier. That's one of them that you're proposing. That's interesting, Nikki. Now, are you at a point now where you're done with Billy Napier?
Not during the season. After the season, yes.
There you go. I thought Lagway would make
I
a bigger improvement.
never agree with firing a coach during the season. I really have a hard time still trying to rebuild a program that was so depleted like Florida since Urban left, and it's just continued to get worse because we hire a coach, we fire a coach, hire a coach, fire a coach. When we fire a coach, that talent goes with them. And right now we're setting with such amazing talent and recruits coming in. They're all going to be gone. So now we get
who's
to
up
start
there?
from scratch.
What?
And
There you are, Mr. Doug.
We got Doug back.
All right, so I had a cable go out.
Goodness.
It just went completely out, and
Wow.
this whole time I've been like going through the process of elimination and figuring out what was the problem.
That's a great job troubleshooting, Doug. I'll give you an A on your ability to adapt, improvise, and overcome.
Do I need to open another
Hell
door,
yeah.
guys?
Yeah, let's open another door.
You're a dead man walking toward the unemployment line. Dead man walking. Those donkey balls, they bounced upon your chin. And now it seems so likely you may never win again.
You know, that's a visual that I really don't want. And
Yeah,
that's donkey balls bouncing on your chin.
or that,
Oh my god.
I think his titties are going to bounce on his chin. Did you see how
You know
big
what? I
his
tried to
man
find a
boobs
better
are?
picture. I tried to find a better picture of him, Nikki, and I just couldn't find one. That was the best.
Yeah.
The other ones
Steroid
made him look,
bad guys.
you know, even
That's
bigger
what
titties.
happens to you. when
is
you
there any
go-
chance he's being undermined so they can get Petrino back in there?
I think that's the plan, Bob. He's
It looks
there.
like-
He's just waiting to take over.
And like I was just saying about firing a coach mid-season, like say Florida's situation, Arkansas wouldn't have that issue because of who they have waiting. They have a coach that can step up and continue coaching.
So let me just say this,
Yeah,
and a lot of times the
100%.
perception is different than reality, but I'm going to say this, and whatever.
His
Memphis,
boobs are really not that big.
well, Memphis is a good team, and going to Memphis
Oh,
and
yeah.
losing by a couple points for a team like Arkansas is probably not that bad of a deal. But the optics are still terrible.
Now, if I was Arkansas, instead of firing Pittman, I would demote him to associate head coach and defensive coordinator and keep him in that position and let Petrino take over as the head coach and the OC.
I don't know why that never works. It's like it doesn't work because of contract issues. I mean, he wants to get his payout, and they won't want to do the payout if they do that, and he'll want it. And I don't know what his payout is, but that's why that never actually happens. And people hate to take a demotion. I mean, do you want to be like top dog one day, and then the next day you're working for the guy that was working under you the day before?
No, nobody loves that. I've seen it. I've actually trained my replacement twice in my career.
I had to do it. I've had to do it once.
You had to train your replacement?
Yeah, absolutely. And they was twice. Once with Sprint and once with Windstream.
I've got a feeling that Nikki's never trained her replacement.
I haven't.
Yeah. And Nikki's sticking to that shit. And if she ever has to, she's retiring.
See, they don't. There was a move in the telecommunications industry to not pay gurus like me the kind of money we were getting. So they tried to hire young people that didn't know nothing, and it's come back to bite them. And now people aggravate the hell out of it. Me and others like me to go back on a road so that somebody will actually know what they're doing.
See, the best thing to do is do like I do. Never do anything valuable enough that you actually need a replacement.
That's my problem, Doug, is I was ambitious. And at the time all that was going on, I had $800 a week in child support. So man's got to make that $41.50 an hour, if you know what I'm saying. And but Sam Pittman ain't going to make no more money like that because he's a dead man walking. They're getting ready to shuck his ass and send him down the road, and he'll be University of Bumfuck Egypt State before you know what happens.
Yeah, I mean, I think he'll make it through the year. But yeah, he's definitely a dead man walking, and I hate to use that terminology in a week like this one, but it's all in fun.
But let's not be sad about it. The man has beautiful tits. He can find him a nice bar. And make him some good old money.
There's somewhere where that shit will sell, right?
You know what I mean? He could be one hell of a stripper with those titties.
Yep. Especially in some of the West Coast, the left coast places. They're looking for that kind of thing over there.
Exactly. He's like, what do they call them? Bears?
Bears, something.
The big.
Those are titties. They're real titties. We've
seen them. So you think
you can see them through the shirt. You can see they've got form. They've got everything you need in a titty.
Goodness.
T-shirt contest.
But I'll guarantee you, Dane will not suck one of those titties, will you, Dane?
Fuck no, bro.
No, I got to ask you, Dane. There's something I got to ask you, Dane. As a fellow veteran who has done hundreds, if not thousands, I'm sure you've done thousands, if not tens of thousands of push-ups. Did you know what happens to you after you did tens of thousands of push-ups in your life and then you just decide not to do them anymore, or you no longer have to do them? Do you have any idea?
No.
You get man boobs. Have y'all ever seen my man boobs? I think I've shook them at least one for y'all to show. So I gotta admit.
Do I need to pull the video up, Bob?
You can if you desire to. If you desire to, I'll show you what it looks like when 100,000 push-ups turn to mush. Right?
Oh, give us some shimmies.
Hold on, Bob. Give me a second.
I've got some.
All right, we got it, Bob.
All right, we need some shimmies.
Oh shit, Bob.
We gotta get closer. Look at that right there, buddy.
Oh my god, you don't have man boobs.
That's just why.
Excited. You got.
That's why happens.
No.
Well, when we talk breast on the show, I don't really want to offend anyone. I just want to show them. Like for you, look, I can get some cleavage going.
Push that shit together, man.
Yeah, push this shit together. I've seen it done before, but no one can compare Nikki, and you're the world champion of smacking off in that regard. So
You're damn right. And
that's
you
right.
will never offend me talking about boobs because you
That's
know
right.
what? They're beautiful.
They are beautiful. It's everything a mammal is about, guys. In a real, the real world, the most important
5,000%.
thing in the world is in the mammal world, and what makes mammals what they are is feeding children with breast milk. It is the greatest thing in history. And if you want to know the one cause I support, it's the La Leche Foundation, and that's so people will breastfeed their children, since that's what they're really for. That's the whole essence of being a mammal, in my opinion, the most beautiful thing in the world.
So you're saying they're not for dirty magazines and all that shit. They're for something more important.
Well,
Bob?
that too. Well, that too.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's the object of
You
desire
know
for
what?
the whole
You
person.
just knew Dane was going to come in on video at some point.
Here's the thing about women and tits. We
Yeah.
can use them to feed our children, and we can also make money off of them. So they can be used for multiple,
You hear
things.
that, Dane? You can do a brewski in the middle of that shit.
Yeah, they got all kinds of uses. It's a fabulous thing. Magical, right? Exciting and new.
Exciting and new, just like a smacking off merchandise. Let's
That's
get
right.
to some smacking off merchandise, guys.
Smacking off the t-shirt, smacking off the hat, smacking off the water bottle. Buy our merch or you're a silly bitch. Smacking off merch, it's ready to go. Buy them now or your wife's a dirty whore. Buy them now or your wife's a dirty whore. Buy them now or your wife's a dirty whore.
Don't be a dirty bitch. By smacking off merch at bonfire.com/store/smacology.
It's Dr. Balls, can you feel that sound? In the house, got the party going down. Where you at? Better step on the scene. We drop a rhyme sharp like a damn machine. On the mic, I'm the remedy, no need for a doubt. You're feeling low? Let me show you where we at. Get the vibe. I'm the one you can trust. When Dr. Balls drops, you can't help but thrust. On the mic, I'm the remedy, no need for a doubt. You're feeling low? Let me show you where we at. Get the vibe. I'm the one you can trust. When Dr. Balls drops.
You are now watching the Smacking Off the podcast.
Hallelujah, we're back. Thank you for joining Smacking
So
Off
let
the
me throw
podcast.
this out there, and I want everybody to realize this. When I say that buy them now or your wife's a dirty whore, we have one coming soon. Buy them now or your husband's a dirty whore.
Oh,
It wasn't intended to look sexist, but it does look sexist at the moment. But I've got the new one coming soon.
because everybody
Right,
can be a dirty whore.
Hell yeah.
Dane, you're upside down, Dane. Well, you were for me anyway.
That's
No,
Dane.
you're right side up on the
Am I
on
good
the
now?
only one that's going live, right?
We got
So y'all
visual.
don't get that shit. Y'all don't get that view. I always have the live view going too. I got the view that we're looking at, and I got the live view.
That's special.
On my big screen.
Always assemble that when I'm playing with my tits and shit. I said, I wonder if Doug is watching me talk about. Really.
I am. I'm
That's
watching.
right. He can sit and watch me roll joints for
I'm
commercials.
looking over everything. I'm looking at the aesthetic. I'm looking. I mean, are people really digging this? I mean, I'm digging it. So
Now, has the guest, have any of the guests anything bizarre that they didn't know you sing?
Say that again, Bob.
So have any of our guests did anything bizarre that they didn't think you sing?
Our guest. I mean,
I
I
took
see
a
it all the
shit
time, but
one
I just
time.
forget. I forget a lot of it. Dane took a shit one time
Oh, yeah.
when we were doing the. You were probably there, Bob.
I was there. He didn't try to hide it though. He let us
No,
know.
he said, I'm going to the bathroom. We heard no tinkle sound. We heard nothing. All we heard was just a couple times. And yeah, exactly.
He got her dad, man.
I'm not even
it
sorry
was in the
about
spirit.
that, man.
It was in the
had to go.
spirit. What's that, Dang?
I had to go, man.
It hit me at a point, and I was like, "Yeah, he's in the bathroom, but I don't hear what I think I should hear, but I'm hearing something else."
Goodness.
I mean, if you go in the bathroom, he told the truth. I got to go to the bathroom, guys.
There you go. I ain't hating.
He to this day, I think he's the only person that we know of that has pooped on the podcast. But I got a pretty good feeling that Ed Scrivener has pooped on the podcast.
He
but he
did not long
he turned his
ago.
mic off probably.
He did not long ago.
I believe he did. Absolutely. No. I farted once.
Hey, man, when nature calls.
You farted once, Bob?
Oh, it was awful. It was near foghorn level, and I was sitting here playing off.
And nobody even caught it. They figured it was just some weird sound disruption, didn't they?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it rattled the windows here in this little greenhouse.
Thank God it wasn't a smell-o-vision, dude.
With me and smell-o-vision, man. Like, you ever seen the Ren and Stimpy fucking card that came with Ren and Stimpy #1 comic book?
Ren and Stimpy is one of the greatest cartoons ever made.
I agree with it 100%. Especially when we're easy by accident.
Cartoons, but I used to watch Ren and Stimpy for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Do we got any more doors? I don't even remember.
Yeah, we do have one more door.
One more door? Okay,
Yeah.
so Nikki, are you there?
I was gonna say I'm waiting.
Nikki, sit down.
Your team is sucking donkey balls, big old hairy donkey balls. Bouncing, bouncing, donkey balls. Your coach is a clown. Your team is sucking donkey balls, big old hairy donkey balls. Bouncing, bouncing, donkey balls. Your coach is a clown.
We try to give this guy a chance, but Sunbet Billy, right, he's living out the words to Iron Maiden's Hallowed Be Thy Name. He's standing on the last step, right, as the bell begins to toll. He's reflecting on his past life, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna. I don't think he may make it through the season, but the fact that Lagway hasn't developed the talent they have hasn't dominated, especially on both sides of the line. Even the defense did play fantastic in a couple of these games, guys. But
you know, I hate to bring them up, but I think Landon is absolutely correct on this. Florida is a giant of a program, and if you can't win at Florida, you can't win anywhere. It's one of those programs at this point. And you know, Bear Bryant actually predicted this back in the 70s. He said if at that point he didn't think Florida had ever had any great coaches, or like, you know, in the probably from the 60s to through the 70s had never had any great coaches. He said if Florida ever gets a great coach, or Miami or Florida State, those are going to be mammoth programs. And he knew, because there was so much talent in that state.
Snellenberger really broke that, you know, even though Bobby Bowden gets the credit. I think Snellenberger more than Bowden exploited.
But even at the same time, though, Florida, and they got caught for cheating, but in the early to mid 80s, those were SEC championship teams, but they lost the championship because of cheating that were taken away from them. Those were great teams too. Really, the whole state of Florida woke up in the 80s.
I agree with that. And
right at the point, I mean, Bear Bryant had said in the 70s, I think, if these teams ever get great coaches, then we've got problems. The rest of the country does.
What's the solution?
What coach wants to come to a program that keeps hiring and firing and listens to their damn dumb ass fan base? And I'm sorry, I have one of the dumbest fan bases on the planet that can't keep their mouth shut about the coach. Who wants to come and actually coach that? Do you know how many coaches turned down it? Good, coaches that turned down as to why
Florida's
they
got the money,
hired
Nikki. I mean,
Bill.
I get it. I
They
get what you're
do,
saying. I get
but
what you're
no one.
saying.
I just know. I don't know.
I think you're downplaying Florida a little bit. So
Who's out there though that they could buy? Let's just say money was no object, and Florida can go get the coach that
I
they
think they just
really.
made a bad hire, Nikki. I mean, I think that in a certain situation, Billy may make it, but I think they need to look at some other coaches. I think Lane would be a good guy.
Lane didn't want to go as much.
Yeah,
as
maybe he didn't
said
want
he
it then.
did.
He didn't want it then. But here's the thing: Florida can pay a lot. Florida can give all those perks that Ole Miss cannot give. I promise you. If they want Lane, they can get him.
No, I want Lane.
Yeah, but
are we talking football?
She says she wants Lane. And I think Lane Kiffin would be up big at Florida because of the fact that he generates so much interest. If he can go 9-3 year in and year out at Florida, I think that's worth 10-2, 11-1 every year. I mean, not at Florida, but at Ole Miss. Then I think that's worth 10-2 and 11-1 at Florida, guys.
I mean, I don't even know why we bring it up Lane Kiffin. It's all over the place. Gruden's coming to Florida. So, and oh wait, he is going to Kentucky and maybe LSU too. But
no.
You know,
I promise
is going
you
to Florida.
I promise you, if Florida wants them, they can get them over. LSU's got deep pockets too. Kentucky has deep pockets, but they won't put it in football. They're not.
LSU
They're not
just a nasty, vile fan.
Kentucky, if they decided we're going to do football instead of basketball, they could do this, but they're not going to. They're not going to do that, and Bob knows why. And there's
I
no reason
understand
for
why.
it to.
I understand why.
I think that Kentucky also has their eye on John Sumrall, and they think he can fix the offensive line problems we've had the last couple of years since the death of John Sharman. Right when before his death, we were competing for the Moore Award every year, and that was really the basis of our success at that point. As long as you had a power running back, you could plug and play anybody at quarterback. I mean, we even had a wide receiver at quarterback for like 9 games of the season and went 8-1 during that stretch. Lynn Bowden. And no, my bad. It was 6-2 in that stretch. And they, because he didn't start one of the games, he'd come in the second. So they put the line was so good, they put a wide receiver in as the quarterback, ran him, and he ran for 2,000 yards in 9 games.
He was awesome. I loved watching that.
It was incredible. And so they need to go back to that kind of offensive line. The answer there is Jordan Slarman. And they can do that on the not him, but the offensive line thing they can do relatively on the cheap because the talent is still coming to Kentucky to play offensive line. And they've done well in the portal on that. And if they focus on that, and they still, like right now, the secondary is a very good secondary. There's some decent linebackers. They're not loaded with them like they were 3 or 4 years ago, but still some good ones. Then they can be competitive. But they're not. To your point, I think they would spend Ole Miss level of money, but I don't think that they would spend Florida level of money at Kentucky.
Oh yeah, Kentucky can outspend Ole Miss. Ole Miss is a good place for Lane because Lane don't have any pressure there, but that only goes so far. No pressure doesn't typically lead to championships.
I agree.
Florida, the pressure will be there, but the money will also be there.
I'm sad Mike Leach died because here's why. Mike Leach was extremely popular when he was the OC under Hal Mumme, and Hal Mumme was an extremely popular coach in Kentucky, and the football was exciting. He'd go for it on 4th down on his own 2-yard line. I mean, I don't know if you guys remember that era of Kentucky, but it was exciting. Nobody expected them to go to the SEC championship, but they put up a lot of yards, and it was a lot of fun. And Leach would have been a great coach in Kentucky, and he was the kind of person that could have lobbied for the resources. So that's the kind of coach you've got to have.
NCAA slang there, Bob. Is that what got Hal Mumme?
Yeah. So because Hal Mumme,
see, that's what happens when the smaller teams in a certain sport start having success, then everybody calls it NCAA, and then they start fucking with them.
That's what happened. They
Hey,
run
maybe one of us could get Ed Reed.
Ed Reed, the former safety of the Ravens.
Did I just say Ed? That's how olive I am. Fucking Kansas City's coach. I just went blank.
So
they
right
suck.
now, I would take Ed Reed over DeBoer, at least for a year, for the rest of the year.
Reed. I just went blank.
Oh, that was Andy Reid, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so let me tell you, I'm watching this game and I've watched Kansas City. They suck.
Goodness.
Holy crap.
What, Kansas City?
Yes.
Oh, they're asleep.
No, this is beyond sleep. It's
no,
ugly.
hold on now. I mean, they still got the same guy quarterback, right?
Yeah, but they ain't got nothing else.
What we got problems on the lines?
They got problems offense, defense, special teams. Right now it's all penalties. I mean, this is ugly, and I've watched.
We'll have
the
to do a
last
special episode, and you and Sean can talk, can hash this out.
Yeah, because I'm watching this game right now, and I'm kind of like, oh, maybe Florida will go after.
What was that, Bob?
What about Signetti at Florida?
Signetti anywhere. God damn, that guy's for real.
I mean, they crushed Illinois utterly yesterday. I mean,
so
utterly.
That leads me to my next question, Dane.
What's up, brother?
So I know you don't think that Dabo's going anywhere, but let's just go ahead and just visit this conversation for a second. Let's just say that Dabo finally says, "Fuck this shit. I'm going home. I'm going to hang out at the house, and I'm going to coach a high school team," or whatever the fuck he does. He says, "I've had it with this college thing." Where's Clemson going?
I don't know, man.
You don't even want to think about it, do you?
I don't think I have any reason to think about it.
No, you do. I mean, a little bit, because it's not going well. I mean, that's one thing that Landon's correct on. It's not going well.
It'll be okay, dude.
I mean, I get it. I get it. You're okay with it, but this is a business, Dane, and
right.
It's not your business, but it's somebody's business, and they want to keep this shit rolling. And Clemson's got a taste of the good life, and right now we don't see the good life. So let's just jump out of your skin for a second and let's look at this.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to get somebody. So who's on your radar? Who?
Nothing. I'm trying to say we should move Mark Stoops to Clemson.
You just want him out of Kentucky, Bob.
That's right.
I mean, I've always said that if I were going to go after a coach at like a lower level, I mean, it's not even really a lower level. It's a Power 4. I'd go after Iowa State's coach.
Oh, yeah.
Matt Campbell.
I like him, man.
How about Signetti?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, he talks shit and he delivers a lot.
He wins everywhere, dude. Google him.
Yeah. Of course, DeBoer did too.
Yeah.
How many games has he lost in Alabama?
And he still is.
All of his losses are on the road, Dane. And we got a big road game coming up.
He hasn't lost that many games.
No, he hasn't lost that many, but he's lost most of his road games.
Did they lose this weekend?
No, they were off.
Well,
exactly.
No, throw anything at me, Dane. I mean,
but they dropped him 3.
I'm going to be as diplomatic as I can. He's pretty good at home. He's won every game at home. He's beaten LSU on the road and Wisconsin on the road. Outside of that, he's lost every game on the road. 4 games last year, 1 game this year. That's 5 road losses. And
what was the game this year that he lost?
What road game?
Yeah.
Florida State. Sorry.
Well, I mean, Florida State looks like they're a solid team. So
I mean, they do, but they haven't played anybody. We won't really know that until they play decent teams outside of Alabama, and they haven't done that yet.
Right.
I mean,
Well,
I
it's
get
a
it.
long
Alabama
season.
has
It was
talent.
game one.
and-
I've seen teams lose game one and then go on
yeah,
to win it
it
all.
can happen. But at some point, he's going to have to win on the road in big games. And we got a big one coming up this weekend. And
He's got his opportunities.
he's got one coming up this weekend. If he can go to Athens, I don't even think he's going to win. I think if he goes over to Athens and just plays a competitive game and has a chance to win, I think it'll speak volumes. But if
What
he
do you
goes
think
over there
about
and gets
Georgia?
beat easily, it's not going to look good.
What do you think about Georgia? You think they're top flight
I don't
again?
really know. I don't know.
What do you think,
I
Dr.
mean,
Ball?
we're so early in this. I mean, I really don't know.
We know one thing that Georgia has, though. They have lots of massive dudes on both sides of the line. No matter what, whether they got a quarterback or they got anybody to throw to.
Well, that's kind of Bama has kind of the same thing going on, but they don't look. I mean, they just don't look the level of Georgia, and we'll find that out this weekend. But I mean, right now, I mean, we've got a show we got to do Thursday, and Georgia and Alabama is one of the games, and right now, if I'm going with it. I'm telling you, Georgia by 2 touchdowns.
Oh no.
I think
I'm still not sold on Georgia.
I'm not sold on Georgia, but I am sold on Alabama on the road, and it's not good.
Awful.
I was just looking at that Indiana score. Holy shit, dude.
Yeah. They and Illinois was supposed to be for real, and that should have been a bigger deal. I probably should have went after Billima, but
Poor Billima didn't get it right. His wife.
Nobody gives a fuck about Billima. That's why I didn't throw him behind the door. But he fucks around next week, he's gonna be behind the door, ain't he, Bob?
Oh, absolutely. What if Indiana beats a team like Michigan or Ohio State this year?
That'd be awesome.
I mean, it's not even far fetched, Bob.
I know it's not. If you're putting up 63 points against a legitimate, in my opinion, contender in the Big Ten, they were certainly the top of the second tier, the bottom of the first tier. I think that's interesting. And Illinois' style was to slow the game down and try to dominate. So if Ohio State's very interesting because there's not a lot to talk about them either, and they sent the quarterback to the NFL, but they've always got a lot of talent. I think that's going to be a real fight that's interesting. And of course, if Indiana, they can't lose this because here's why: you expect Indiana to lose to Ohio State, but if they win, it's the greatest thing in sliced bread. So there's no way Indiana can lose. So
I don't want to cheapen my picks on the show, but I do not remember who I picked in the Illinois-Indiana game on the show. I know it was our game of the week. I know on the
I think you picked Indiana.
well, good because
I
on the
think you were the only one.
On the pick'ems, I went with Indiana as well because they were a home team. I don't know. Illinois, I mean, it looks impressive, I guess, but they're going on the road against Indiana, and this guy is he's for real. Signetti is. So I definitely picked them on the pick'ems, and I'll have to go back and listen. And I'm taking Nikki's word for it. I like what she says. I picked Indiana. God damn it.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't know. I really like this coach.
For a team like Florida, he can be a big boon. You know, he's going to show that he can take a program. I mean, the only reason Kentucky's not the worst team in the history of college football is because Indiana is.
I'm not arguing with you, Bob. And Dane could have Signetti for Clemson, but Dane's not ready to make a move right now. Are you, Dane?
No, absolutely not.
All right, goddamn it. So it's getting late. Is there anything else that we need to say before I kick in this outro?
Yes, share, subscribe, like, follow, and most of all, buy Smacking Off the Podcast merch so you'll be sexy like me. So
yeah, if you don't buy now, your husband's a dirty whore.
Fuck your
He is. He's sitting right here. He agrees.
Your team sucks, donkey ball. Your team sucks, donkey ball.
You're probably getting fired before the season's end, and even lose your wife and your asshole friend.
Your Team Sucks Donkey Balls is a presentation of Smacking Off the Podcast. Streaming every week for another victim as we kick them while they are down.